Hello friends and welcome to another episode of Desi Chale Canada. Friends, a few weeks ago I had informed you that Canada is going to launch two new pilots for caregivers, which would be another pathway to obtain Canadian permanent residence, and I also told you that I would be giving you all the updates related to that on my channel. So today, June 18th, is the date when Canada has actually launched and started to accept applications for those new pilot programs. And in this episode, I am going to give you a brief overview of the requirements that you need to meet to apply for those programs and other related information. So if you would like to know more about the new pilots for caregivers, then you must continue to watch this. The two new pilots are called the Home Child Care Provider Pilot and Home Support Worker Pilot, and these programs replace the existing Caring for Children and Caring for People with High Medical Needs pilots. The new pilots will provide eligible caregivers with a pathway to permanent residence once they've acquired 2 years of Canadian work experience. Under the new pilots, caregivers having work experience in NOC 4411 will be eligible for permanent residence through the Home Child Care Provider Pilot, while those with work experience in NOC 4412 will be eligible for permanent residence through the Home Support Worker Pilot. An important thing to remember, however, is that both the Home Child Care Provider Pilot and Home Support Worker Pilot will only provide work permits to caregivers who have a job offer in Canada. Besides, the applicants also have to meet the following criteria: language test results showing a Canadian language benchmark of 5, 1 year of Canadian post-secondary education or its foreign equivalent, and they must not be inadmissible to Canada. Caregivers who are already working in Canada on a work permit and who also meet the above qualification criteria can apply for permanent residence through the new pilots. It has been announced that at this time, each program will accept a maximum of 2,750 principal applicants each, for a total of 5,500 principal applicants per year. Some of the changes to the new pilots as compared to the previous caregiver programs are that these pilots will give occupation-specific work permits for caregivers rather than employer-specific, which means that caregivers would be able to change jobs quickly if required. Another huge advantage of the new pilots is that the spouses or common law partners of the caregivers can get open work permits, and children would be able to get study permits so that the families of caregivers can also come to Canada. The third major advantage of these pilots is that the employer does not need to have an LMIA approval to hire caregivers from outside Canada under these pilots. Also, the new pilots will have a 12-month processing standard for work permit applications and a 6-month processing period for applications for permanent residence from candidates who meet the work experience requirement. It must be noted here that applications filed under the Caring for Children and Caring for People with High Medical Needs pilots before today will continue to be processed, but new applications will not be accepted under these pilots. So this was a video about Canada's new caregiver pilot programs. I hope you like this video. If you like it, then please press the like button and also share it with your friends. If you have any other comments related to this video or any questions, then please write those down in the comment section below. For more information related to Canadian immigration and life in Canada, please subscribe to Desi Chale Canada's YouTube channel. Until next time, stay tuned.